Well, hello there, Anna Simpson, and welcome to the show. So how are you today?
Hi there, I'm doing all right, thank you. How about you?
I'm fine. So we are here today to thank about your music, your life and many other things. I hope you're ready for that.
Well, let's get this started then, hee hee.
So you're releasing your single Love Is a Game and Your Guardian on July 13. How does it feel to finally be back into music?
Oh my goodness, it's just wonderful. I never knew how much I'd miss being away from this. It's been nearly 3 years since my last single came out. I'm super excited.
Now we know Alicia wrote the song Love Is a Game for you. How does it feel to be able to work with such a powerful superstar like Alicia?
Oh, she's absolutely lovely in and out of the studio. She knows exactly what she's doing, and that's what I like most about her. I didn't know what to expect from her when we got to the studio, because when I first started it, I didn't really know much about her.
Now your other single Your Guardian was written by you. What's the history behind that one? What's it all about?
Well, like the lyrics says, it's about having a guardian angel looking after you and helping you through the bad times.
Now I know Love Is a Game is already playing on the radio, as I heard a few days ago. I don't know if you heard it on the radio already, but what was like to hear your song on the radio for the first time in like 3 years?
I must say it felt amazing. I can still remember when I heard my debut single on the radio for the first time. I was screaming and crying. It was a girl moment, I gotta say.
Now your album is called Intensive Ground and it's gonna be released on July 20. Can you tell us a little bit about that record?
Of course. Well, this time I wanted to do things differently with this album. My debut album was more of an introduction with songs I wrote about my personal life. Now this one is more open about things that happen in everyday life to ordinary people. It's an album to inspire people to do things that they want to do and go out there and try new things.
Now why did you go with the title Intensive Ground?
Intensive Ground is a song from the album, but the title came way before the song was written. It's called that because when I was battling with cancer I was literally standing on intensive ground. I didn't know what to do, everything was just shaky and out of control.
Speaking of that matter, how did you cope with cancer when you were diagnosed with it?
It was very hard. I was in shock at first. For a split second I thought my world was gonna crash down. But thanks to all my friends, family and fans, I was able to overcome that and win my battle against cancer.
Now we know you went through a chemo to get rid of cancer. How did you feel about losing your hair?
Oh, I can't even describe how upset I was. It felt almost as I was losing my own identity. For a moment I didn't know who I was.
Well, I'm so glad you were able to overcome cancer and be here with you. You are truly a survivor and an inspiration.
Well, thank you so much.
Now do you have any love interest at the moment?
Funny you ask that, because a few days ago my friends were asking the same thing. But at the moment I'm single. I've got no love interests.
Now if I can recall it, you had a puppy named Claire when you first started singing. You named it after your friend Claire Kitten. Do you still have her?
Of course I have my little Claire. She's back home in the United States with my mother.
Well, Anna, thank you so much for your time with us here today. You're a lovely person.
Thank you so much.
Everyone can go buy Anna Simpson's single Love Is a Game and Your Guardian on July 13 and her album Intensive Ground on July 20.